About Your Art podcast. We're here with Amy, a friend of the family, the artistic family.
Right. We met here in Baltimore at an ACC show. Oh, I think that's where we met. Yeah. Long time ago.
Cool. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to the audience, Amy.
I do jewelry. My background is art. I went to school in fine art, and I've always sold jewelry on the side. So when I graduated from college, I started a business called Fiddler's Three with two of my parents' friends who became my best friends. And that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got transferred. I ended up with my now husband. We got married, transferred to Hong Kong. I managed a wholesale pearl and jewelry outlet there.
Okay.
When I came back, I decided that I was going to be in the jewelry business. So I had my young son, and I worked out of my house, and I had an au pair, and would play with the baby, and then do my art on the side. And I merged my love of jewelry, art, culture, nature, and everything beautiful to adorn yourself all in one go. So I'm pretty much self-taught, and been doing this for over 40 years.
Wow.
So we handcraft things, we use components, minerals, fossils from all over the world. I collect treasures and combine cultures that tell stories of different peoples. And I love to travel, love different colors, and love art. So this is art to wear. A lot of them are one-of-a-kind pieces that you can adorn yourself with and make yourself feel good about yourself. And again, it's about color and happiness.
Beautiful. How would you describe your artistic style? You did say that it's inspired by travel and all kinds of works of art from around the world. So
nature, art, and different cultures. I love and get inspired by the colors in different things. These are opals, drusies, and nature's just amazing. And then combining it with my art, other people's art, and antiques that I've collected. I've collected Chinese antiques for decades, and this is an amethyst geode with faceted stones with an antique silver piece that's over 100 years old and repurposed. They all have pin pendants, so that you can wear it clipped
you can do it as a
wear it as
brooch
a necklace.
or a necklace.
Correct.
Yes.
So you can play again with your color in your wardrobe, just wearing a plain basic color, and this enhances everything.
Yes, come on, style. Yes, I love that.
We play a little bit with, we have bracelets, and we make everything for different people. We go from tiny, and we have tiny and demure, to really big and chunky.
Okay.
I personally like chunky. I like layering. I like to make a statement piece. But then we cater also to the person who likes just a tiny little signature piece that wants to be a little unique, a little different, but not so big and heavy.
Beautiful. I love that. Is there a particular story or message behind your current collection at this show?
Well, we wanted to bring a lot of multiple collections. So me being the prolific artist, I never stop. And so we have many things. We group our booth in colors so that everything is color blocked, but we also do it by collection. So here is our butterfly collection. These are hand enameled in our studio. Noelle has pretty much enameled these for us. She's in our studio, and she's been with me for 36 years.
Wow.
We handmade the tiles. We have bracelets that match and earrings. So we do things in sets, but they're not necessarily always sold that way. We have, this is our dragonfly and fish collection, our koi fish, which is one of my loves. I love those rusts and those beautiful turquoise colors. This is a mosaic that I did with dragonflies and hand-carved adventurine leaves. We've got hand-painted kois, and then handmade tiles again that we made in our studio. Wow. We've got a collection here that is our bee collection. We did the bee collection in different colors. We have gold and black. We have a blue bee collection. This is our pink bee collection. And we do earrings. We try to do an ensemble for those who like to be a little bit more matchy. Again, you can be a little more eclectic in your mix if you like. All of the pins, as I mentioned, you can put onto beads, and you can wear them as a necklace or a brooch. But you've got pendants there, a bracelet, earring, and big necklace in that collection. If you go to the right a little bit, you see our lily pad collection, our lotus collection. So we make tiny little pendants here. This is from tiles that we made in our studio and hand enameled above it. We found coins worldwide that we've taken the imagery off the coin and incorporated it into our work, which has been a fun challenge. We've got animals and all sorts of critters. These are, let me just move this. I can't move it over enough, but there you go. You can see the big lily necklace. There's a pin pendant and several bracelets. Then we go into our ruby zoisite collection, which is ruby with zoisite and green.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Green garnet druzy from Russia. And then we've got our opal. Here's another butterfly collection. Again, Noelle is amazing with her paintings and her enamels. So she's hand enameled all of these in different colors. And then I've incorporated it into our work. And we've picked phosphosphiterite, a natural gemstone, not dyed, with blue topaz, earrings to match. And we've got bracelets and the whole ensemble. So we made, again, a whole set if you wish to collect that. Some people collect one piece and then it's a buildable collection. So if you start with one, you can come to the next time and build another one up. We've made earrings to match this necklace. This is a cool piece because it can come off. Oops, this is removable, so you can wear the necklace alone. And this you can wear as a brooch.
Beautiful.
So,
that is so cool. I'm like thinking of outfits that I would
exactly. And all you need is a plain top, a plain jacket, and let the jewelry speak your characteristic, your personality. And it can be, we are all about versatility, so that you can use them often in different ways. And I don't like people to buy it and have it for one outfit one time and sit it in the jewelry box for the rest of the year. I want you to enjoy it and use it. We've got opals here opals, one of my favorite stones. We've got opals here. We've got little butterfly with turquoise, chalcedony. We made matching bracelets. We've got, and then this is part of our collection that we've made with different stones.
Wow.
Then we have our animal collection.
That's a good problem.
Yeah, but that's a cute.
I love the leopard print. That is so cool.
And then, so they are mixed in color. Here's another little leopard skin that we hand enameled. And then we've got unusual druzy. This is one of our antique Chinese pieces with the bracelet that matches.
Wow.
So we have different colors, again, different styles for different people. This is a bunny rabbit collection. I'm not sure if you can see that high. There's a tiny little earring and a bigger earring.
That is so cool.
Those who like, and then we have a big piece and then a smaller piece. Then,
I love the versatility.
This is a collection that we did, a bamboo collection, which is for long life, longevity, happiness.
Yes, I was gonna ask
wisdom.
you, do you incorporate or do you think about those spiritual meanings of the stones in your pieces?
We do.
Because that's what really got me into crystals in the beginning, was learning about their spiritual aspects of it. Because, you know, it was at a time where I was kind of, you know, thinking about religion a lot and thinking about spirituality and how it relates to the earth. And you know, so it's really cool how this stuff is just so cool. I don't know how else to say it. It's very enlightening.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And yes, we do definitely think about that. And green is for growth, prosperity, and it's the same as the bamboo is as well. So we've tied it all together. So a lot of it is intrinsic values that are meshed. This is a hand painted piece with a turquoise little guy. And then Noelle again enameled the ferns and the butterflies. We did a pin pendant, and then we've got, here's an example. We did a small guy with a cute little froggy, and then we've got a large guy. We do big earrings, and we do tiny earrings. You know, we do things with just a stud or a big. So there's lots of things, again, for different styles of people.
Different strokes for different folks.
Correct. Correct. Over here, we've got our bee collection, but in a gold tone, where before we had our pink and bead. This is our black and gold bees. So this is part of our bee collection. We love collections. This is a tiger collection. Again, tiles that we made in our studio, and druzies that we're sort of known for. These are some of our coins that I mentioned earlier.
Ooh.
That with elephants. So this is an elephant necklace, but all inspired by the coins. That was our first inspiration. We handmade the tile and then used gemstones to
And look at that
augment it.
tiger. Wow. You are so talented. Oh my God.
Not sure about that, but then we have our ammonite collection, which we love our fossils. That's an ammonite collection. Here is a Orthoceras, sort of blocking the light here, but we've got a bracelet, tiny pendant, and a big pendant. So here's an example where we've done both to sort of give people a choice of what they like. And then we've done some funky asymmetrical earrings, and then we have just simple buttons on the ear for someone who likes something unusual but a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, something with character and characteristics, but
and then these are a little bit smaller pieces for those who want a little bit smaller piece. And then we have some unusual tiles that we made with cranes, which again are for long life. Sorry, it's a little.
Yeah. Cool. Oh my gosh, this is so just.
And then here's our crystals
inspiring.
That you were talking about. And so again, we have this is a beautiful piece that's druzy, natural, not dyed, with natural crystal and druzy and freshwater pearls. But here's a big piece. This is a pin pendant. And it's quite large, quite impressive, and quite different. So we have
a showstopper.
A showstopper piece that you can put on your coffee table, put in a shadow box, put it on your wall when you're not wearing it.
Yes. Ooh,
we have these are African Ashanti weights. I have a large African art collection personally, and it's sort of meaningful to me. And this is a bracelet, earring, and a little man that we made with those pieces.
Is that pyrite?
It is pyrite, yes.
I love that. I've never seen like faceted pyrite like that.
It's fun. Here's another
another
mosaic, but this was my ode to all the world.
Buddha.
And it's, well, not Buddha totally. It's sort of all religions, and it's sort of just humanity and love and cohesiveness rather than what separates us. We're all alike and we're all together. So it's sort of one of those themes, and it's all sort of monotone, which brings back to the theme of consistency. So
beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you so much for taking me through your collections.
There's a little crab. I don't know if you want that for Maryland. We're in Maryland.
Oh now, yeah, Maryland crab.
I made a stained glass piece with a geode and then hand carved wood.
Oh,
hand carved bone, natural shells, stone, and glass.
Wow.
And then that's removable, and then you have a mirror behind it.
Oh, so beautiful. Wow. Oh, that is so cool.
Oh, and this Buddha too. I don't know if you want that one in there, but so this this is my Buddha collection. Labradorite with Buddha and the
fleur what do they call
fleur de lis?
Yes, fleur de lis. Yes. And what is this yellow?
This is handmade glass.
Ooh.
And freshwater pearls. So I incorporate gemstones in with my mosaics and glass pieces. There's pyrite in here. This is a handmade. Everything, our jewelry is all handmade, but a Buddha necklace, very elaborate, if you will, with handmade tiles and boulder opal.
Oh, I love boulder opal.
Me too. This is a Buddha necklace. And then we have smaller, from inexpensive and tiny bezel set pieces. And
it is now 6 o'clock, and we kindly ask you to exit either through the Pratt Street exit or the.
Again, so we have tiny things like the tree of life, which is so significant to so many people. We have that in different colors. We hand enameled the hamsas in small and large. And then this piece is just a little tiny guy where we have the Buddhas set in silver and not set. We have a huge Ganesha, which we love, our little Ganesha.
Yeah.
And I'm all about layering as well. So you can layer your pieces with the Buddha and gemstones. And here's a chunky piece, but not very expensive.
Carnelian, so right?
It is carnelian agate, yes.
Beautiful.
And then very large Ganesha earrings at the top.
Cool.
But again, we do small as well.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you so much for showing me that. And you know what? When somebody sees this podcast online and they are able to come into your booth, they're going to be so they're just gonna feel so just happy. I can already tell. I can't wait to see the comments of people actually being able to meet you.
Well, thank you.
And yes, because the energy is great.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
It's fun.
So, last but not least, so what advice would you?
There's one more Buddha.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, no, tell me.
One more
Oh
Buddha
yes,
guy.
there it is. Yes, and I love the way you display it too, like that wooden the wooden sculpture there, or carving. Very cool. Okay, so tell me what advice would you give to a young up and coming artist that is just at the beginning of their road? What advice would you give them?
Just follow your heart and keep going back to even what I have to do is what inspires you and why are you doing this? Like, besides trying to make money, it's not, for me, that's not what it's about. It's more about what makes you feel good and what you can project out to make others feel good about themselves. If you are doing jewelry, you just want to continue and follow your heart and be inspired by your stones or your what you've seen in nature or whatever inspires you, whatever it is.
Stay true to that.
Stay true to your heart.
Yes. Oh, Amy, that was great. Okay, so tell me, where can people find you?
We have a website at amykahnrussell.com, AMYKAHNRUSSELL.com.
Yes, beautiful. And of course, you can also, go on the website, I'm sure, to see where she'll be and so you can catch her in person at shows and stuff. Perfect. Thank you again, Amy. This was great.
Thank you for joining.